Hi, welcome to Coach Lane's class. It's great to meet all of you. Let's get started. So, a little bit about me. I have my education from Cal Poly Pomona, University of Redlands, and Point Loma Nazarene University. One of my favorite quotes from my teaching philosophy is I can accept failure. Everyone fails at something, but I can't accept not trying. So, my students do not need to be great at every activity, but I do expect them to try. So when we are trying, I do want to provide them with guidance on how to be the best that they can be and be as great as I know that they can be. A little class overview, just want to let you know we are going to be active every time you meet for PE. So in specific for Wellness Wednesdays, that is the day that we have shorter periods where we also have advisory. And because of the shorter periods, I wanted our students to get outside. So with your permission, students will be going outside for a run or a walk. If you let them, they can do additional activities such as basketball or bike riding. But if they are going for a run or walk, they do have to complete a mindfulness activity as well, and they know that, and that is on our Google Classroom. Some units that we're going to be working on is social emotional learning, a skills unit, a sleep unit, heart rate training, fitness components, flexibility, weight and resistance training, fit formula, and nutrition. And all of these are with our California State PE standards. The best way to contact me is through email. You can access my email through Google Classroom and also on Aries. That is the best way. Our daily agenda, just to go over it quickly, we start off with joke of the day. I like to have the students smile. And then after that, we do an attendance form through Google Meets. Through Google Meets, through the Google chat, using Google Forms. And so I post the link in the chat. So you have to attend my Google Meets to do our attendance form. I wait for everyone to answer. Well, most to answer. I can see how many people are in the chat and how many people have responded. I then share our responses. Usually they're fun questions like, do you prefer chocolate or vanilla? Or do you like night or day? And so I like to share our responses. So I go, sometimes it's like, oh, this is our chocolate class. Oh, this is our vanilla class. Oh, this is our morning class. This is our evening class. So it's fun to share that and build some community. And then we'll review and answer questions. We will always be active. So on our block days, half of the class will be an activity, and then the other half will be unit work. And sometimes the unit work is we're doing it together. Other times it will be work for them to do on their own, where they are working on a project or following a pre-recorded video. During our physical activity, students are normally following a pre-recorded workout video while I offer suggestions on how to do those moves correctly. If I see that a student is maybe has an error in a way that they are performing the routine or the exercise, I can give a statement to the whole class and go, hey, let's think about keeping our backs a little straighter, the weight of our shoulders over our wrists for plank position. So little things like that. I'm not really calling students out specifically, but as a whole group, everyone could use these tips. During this time, I really love to have students have their video on. Again, it's not required. I do ask that students, if they don't have their video on, to let me know why. There could be many reasons why. It could be tech issues. It could be they don't have a safe place to work out, and I want to make sure that we can find that safe place. I also, some reasons are like they're not in a place where they can work out at that moment. So I can email them a link for them to do it on their own, and then they can complete our weekly EPA log after they complete their workout. This EPA log is Engaged Physical Activity Log, and then students will use this to reflect on our lesson. This will help them understand the importance of physical fitness and how it makes them feel, and then also use some physical education literacy terms. It's a mouthful right there. And then always at the end of the class, I stay on for 10 minutes to answer any questions that they might have. See. Little tech difficulties like always. These are our 3 rules for the class, and we went over them at the beginning of the school year. Just respect yourself, respect others, respect things that we use. We also went over our PE attire, so just make sure that they're wearing something comfortable that they can move in, that they're fully clothed, and then make sure the position of the camera, it shows their toes, it can show their whole body, so I can make sure that they are doing that exercise correctly. And then turning in assignments. These past couple weeks, I've been super flexible. I know we have all been struggling with our technology. I have too, so I want to be flexible for everyone. So if students are turning in something later than the due date that is stated on Google Classroom, I ask them to email me. I don't, once something is graded and in Aries, I do not go back into that assignment to check unless there is a request. So make sure you email me, let me know. Sometimes we do video recordings like on Flipgrid. Students will show me a skill that they have mastered and that or teaching me. Face students, it will be only visible to me unless students give me permission to make it visible to the rest of the class. We did do a Flipgrid video at the beginning of class, just an intro video, and everyone was able to see these videos, just talking about themselves, something that they like to do for fun. And if you have a chance, go into Google Classroom and watch their video. Like, they are so fun. You should download it and save it and show it to them when they are in high school or in college once they graduate. And so here's our Google Classroom. This is what it looks like. So here's our stream. This is the link to get in. And then here's our classwork. There's class resources. Here's my class website. I will show you that in a moment. And then I group all of our work by week. So if we are in week 3, these are the assignments that we worked on this week, and this is what will be due. You can click on each one to see what will be due. And then, let's see, yep, here's the Flipgrid. If you want to go see those Flipgrid videos, go to the Flipgrid intro assignments. You can view assignments, go to instructions. I think it only shows up for you that way. And then you would click on the link for Flipgrid. But yes, so everything is on here organized by week. I like to make it easy to find for everyone. You can click on weeks or all topics. Another cool thing at the very top, my website, it should be on Pacific Trail's website, their main website under PE department. However, here is my personal link. So this is the home page that you will see. You will click on Pacific Trails Middle School. You will see that I have our syllabus, our grading policy, and information about heart rate and how to contact me. Through the syllabus, if the students have not already asked you, there is a parent permission form, an agreement form that you have agreed to the terms of our syllabus. Each student has to fill them out, and each parent or guardian has to fill one out too. So if this isn't the first time you're hearing about this, this is because the students haven't told you. There is an email going out soon to let you know as well. But just to let you know, this form is right here. You would just click on it. It would open up to a Google form, and you complete, say, Coach Lane, what period, 5 or 6, your name, your email, your phone number, and then your student's first and last name and grade. That will be extremely helpful if I need to get in contact with you for anything. Again, our grading policy, please feel free to look it over. We have a weighted scale and a rubric scoring system. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Another cool aspect about my website is that there is a cool fitness activity. So if your student is out for the day and they need to get their workout in, I have a bunch of cool resources here. Under fitness activities, there's this or that workouts. These are fun to do. You can do them with your kids, encourage them. Kids like to do what you're doing. They say they don't, but they're going to do what you're doing. And so if you do this workout, you are modeling to them what it means to be physically taking care of your physical fitness and being physically fit. So, for example, this one, would you rather? So that what would show up is NFL or NBA, and you pick one. And then when the time starts, it would show you which exercise is behind that picture, and you have to do that one for the set amount of time. So that's a fun thing to do that students can get to. And then finally, here is another way to access my class website. You can go use your phone and you hold it up to the QR code and it should scan it in if you have an Apple phone. I believe if you have an Android phone, I'm not sure of the capabilities for that, but you might be able to get a QR scanner. But if you want to find it, it's on our school website and also in Google Classroom. Again, here is my email. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. I am happy to help you and get to know you. So I hope you have a great evening, and I'll hopefully talk to you all soon.